Hey guys, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This is the Tuesday stream, and is it really my last KSP stream? KSP 1 stream. I very, very carefully put that in the title there. I don't know. It depends how well my computer runs. The next game. It's said to be quite a laggy mess, so we'll see what that's going like. And of course, there's going to be a whole lot of features missing from KSP 2 compared to KSP 1. Like we're all waiting for the extra stuff, and it's a little bit sad that the first look we're going to get is less stuff. I need to clear my throat. Greetings, Richard Jackson. How are you doing? It's good to see you there. I just need to clear my throat. I should have done that beforehand. Hey, what have we got over here on the launch pad right now? It's Joule is for the robots. That's right. We are trying to send out a little craft to Joule. We've got a transfer window, so we're going to try and grab hold of that and go. Hopefully that'll be something that we get to today. That would be great, right? There's still more to be done. KSP 2 is limited at the start, isn't it? Just like I knew it was going to be anyway. Just looking at the roadmap, you know, right? But yeah, it does seem a little. I was getting into a conversation with my friends a little. That looked very wobbly. Do you guys think? I can't remember where we were at. So let's do the old launch here, shall we? This is just going to be a kind of a test launch because I've had a very busy week and I can't remember what I did. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, going down well. Yeah, I was talking to my friends and being like, I don't even know, honestly, if I'm going to be honest with you, why Private Division has gone early access with the game. Like, to me, seems like it's not like they're an indie game company that are like trying to eke out just a little bit more money to keep the studio alive and keep the game project running. Because that's what early access was supposed to be for, right? You know. And I don't think they need that. I think they're a fully fledged company. It's not Squad's Private Division, right? I like the backing of Take-Two, no less. You know, like they're not sure why we are in the situation we are in. Obviously, development takes as long as development takes. You know, that's just a thing that happens. Do we have all the engines still? I mean, that looks symmetrical still. I'll take that. You know, development happens. Development cycles take longer than you expect them to every time, without fail. Like there is no question there, at all. The question I've got is my staging sound right? I don't know. I have no idea. All of these could do with just a little bit more, like Separatrons and stuff. Though I feel like this is going to be good. Was the problem the fact that we just couldn't make it to orbit? Did we just not have the? I honestly cannot remember. Answers on a postcard. It might get to me by the time we can actually remember. Dropping groups of 3 here. This is nice. Though that's it. Obviously, like everybody dropped their KSP 2 videos this week. The NDA ran out or whatever. So I've seen a lot of footage. Let's go again. Am I too horizontal at this point? I might be. Let's just try and hold here for a little bit. Just for a little bit. We're going to find out whether we've got the fins to handle the maneuver that I'm doing. Last week many mistakes were made. Yeah. I knew it was going to take a while. That's why I labelled the stream prep, you know, because we're sending out one of the heaviest Whoa! No. I can't cut the engine because that'll just make it worse. I mean, I have to cut the engine at this point, but so we need SAS on the central cores. I think that's a must. And are we going to be able to find out anything else? Let's revert flight. I can only revert to launch, but it's no problem because we can recover on the launch pad for 100%. So that's fine. But yeah, I mean, what mission are we going to do Friday when the game gets released? Because, you know, the game gets released, I'm back from university, like, 2 hours beforehand, something like that. So I can sit down, I can install the game the moment it comes out and start streaming. That's my plan anyway. That's my plan. obviously, like moon mission to start with. Then we're going to fly around a little bit with some planes and just check out the general environment. We might even do that the other way around. I don't want this, do I? I wanted to come up here and recover it for 100%. Check out like just the general solar system. Well, the Kerbal system as it's now actually legit. I didn't see anybody use any wheels. Yeah, big reaction wheels on the main booster, very much. I'm not. Yeah, actually, yeah. I was going to say I don't know if I want to put it there all around the outsides, but yeah, actually, very much do. I want it as low as possible, given my knowledge of torques and moments of inertia and stuff like that. We can definitely make these super effective. All lever arms and stuff, because if you. Everything kind of turns around. Let's have a look and pull this up here if we can. Any moment now. Man, there's some hard. I think my hard drive might be dying. I've been thinking this for about 3 weeks now. This must be the one we just put out on the pad, right? That kind of has to be. That's how the autosave works, after all. So we got some down here, but they're pretty rubbish because, as I was trying to just say. I don't have a zoom out at all. Where's my zoom out? This is something that I'm looking forward to being better. So if we turn on the center of mass, so this be where things try to turn by, and if we have like, we don't have anywhere down here to put them. Ooh, I was going to try and put my my reaction wheels as low as possible to get the full fulcrum effect, if you will. But I mean, we could put them here, but then that's just as rubbish as putting them up here. You can take that distance and this distance. So do we actually need to put more up the top? I mean, there's already loads of no. We're just gonna stack them. We're just gonna stack them. How am I getting in here? Not like that. Definitely not like that. We're just gonna take these off and then go put some cones, put some SAS underneath. Like we'll just believe in the power of multiplicity. Which is definitely not how that word is supposed to be used. This one here, nice. Been doing entropy and stuff like that in thermal physics. Thermodynamics is probably the easiest way to label that particular subject. There's only one part, not many. So I've now got a whole bunch of extra words that mean specific things in my dictionary, my lexicon, if you will. Multiplicity being one of them. It's actually to do with the number of states that give the same macro state, which is a bunch of jargon, right? Just a bunch of jargon. Hey, how you doing, Tremaine? Back after a while. It has been some time. You doing good? You're doing good. I sure do hope so. What is this one here all about? That just doesn't look like it's something that was intentionally put down. What I do want to intentionally put down, though, is like this over here. Okay, now the real question is, am I now going to spend time working through the Separatrons, or are we just going to be like, okay, that's a bunch more SAS. There's really not optimal placement, but there's a bunch more SAS. And we kind of want to get more in here as well, right? If I pull this off, what's it gonna do? We're just gonna believe. Everybody else believes? I believe. And then we pop it back over. If we could pop it back over here, and then everything's fine, and it totally didn't mess up my staging. Outside. Okay, all right. It looks like it's all right. That's fine. Okay, so we try this again. Unless anybody, I can't even remember whether this was good or not. Can anybody else remember whether this was good or not? We're gonna get up all the way up, and then we're gonna use this to fly up into full orbit, because this will only make it up to just out of the clouds, right? It's your birthday in 7 days. Well, happy birthday for 7 days. It's actually my birthday in 7 days as well. I mean, Richard was here as well. He was literally just telling it. 28th, right? When is the transfer window and where are we going? We are going to Jewel, and the transfer window is in like 3-4 days. I was indeed. Isn't it great, mate? This is the second best day to be born. Because, like, as a 28er, I'm sure you recognise that maybe it would have been a little bit cooler to be born on the 29th. Unfortunately, I was the wrong year for that. If I was born on the 29th, it would have actually been the 1st of March. So I'm all right with that. I'll take the 28. We're like very, very long lost twins. I'm down, yeah. 3, 2, 1, go! Transfer window is in. That seems sluggish, more sluggish. 40 days. 40 days. Do we want to try some solids? I don't think the solids are actually going to be able to burn out before I'm dropping my first. That's alright, we can put them like more down the stack, right? I know this one's burnt out, but I just want to stop looking directly in the straight line here. Okay, that's good. How? Well, see, my mummy and daddy loved each other very much, and it must have been about the same time of year your mummy and daddy loved each other very much. The miracle of biology happened. If you get it up there, I am actually going to do a refuel. That's what we were saying. I have an asteroid on its way in, a Class A asteroid on its way in at the moment. That if we had more time, I totally would have stuck a little mining vessel on and then just turned up to the Class A and jammed myself on its claw. I think that's probably. All right, you know how I was talking about those Separatrons? That's what happened at the end of last one. Oh, this is an impressive one already. Brought to you by the power of lag. Woo. That was something. So yeah, we need to work on that decoupling, right? There's an entire horse carriage outside your home. Wow, that's cool. I'm planning to go to the next city over, if that counts as a trip. You have a captured E-class. I know you did several asteroids. I did do an E-class. It's there, so it's when I finished the Casino Royale. We actually spent like 3 streams moving it. Just even when I got caught into Kerbin's sphere of influence, you know. Look at this go as my engines explode. All right, revert vehicle assembly. How are we gonna do this in a sane way? Okay, I got it. I'm going to take this off and we're going to put it back with 1 times. Alright, we're going to work on this and then we're going to times 3 it out again. Okay, so can I aim my camera over here? Is that I can drag this around like there? There used to be a way of dragging this around. I'm just going to grab the whole. No. Shift, not caps lock. Oh, what have I done? Oh, what have I done? Look at this. Why isn't the shift grab working as smoothly as normal? That's a bit weird. Nah, that's a bit weird. Okay, well, we've nearly got this where I want it to be. Anyway, something like here. So number 1 is here. We need this to peel off directly away from the. It's gonna be so much lag. So much lag. We're getting to the point now where we've got enough running in my save that it is like, oh, everything's lag. I should go around and get rid of a whole bunch of stuff. I kind of refuse to, though. I kind of refuse to. Okay, so those are in the right spot. Oh my gosh, they're in the right spot. I am overjoyed. overjoyed. Now, we basically just do the same again. I could have, if I really wanted to try and save a lot of time, stripped all of these back to the single unit and then applied these to that single unit and copied them out. I'm fairly sure it wouldn't have actually saved me any time, though, because I would have ended up like having to figure out how to rebalance everything. You know what? That Sepratron could just stay there. It's in the floor. It seems like it's doing fine, you know. It seems like it's doing fine. Okay, this is good. Grab this one and then put it on its new... This one, yeah. On its new staging. Pull it up there. This may take some time. So I'm building my own telescope in labs at the moment. It's not as exciting as it sounds. Just pulling out a whole bunch of lenses and sticking them on this optical track, which is just like a big heavy metal thing to attach everything to, because you're fairly sure the big heavy thing isn't going to move. And trying to line up all of these lenses with each other, and there's this tiny little light source down the end. And it's not even a laser; it's just like a light bulb with a bit of card over it and a hole cut through. Talk about the horse. Oh, it's your dog. It's your dog. I thought you were blowing raspberries on the horse's nose for a moment there. I was like, what? How are you doing that? They are huge and scary. Well, I mean, they're not that scary. Definitely an animal to be wary around, but not scared. Horses are cool. These are all in the wrong spot, didn't I see what I did. Also, what's this? What is this? Something in the wrong order here. I think so. I'm just gonna go with the fact that that's probably right? Yeah, it goes 1, 2, 3, and then this one gets involved. Okay, that an interesting way that I've done that there. I'm going to live with it. It's going to make staging somewhat difficult, but I'm going to live with it. Can we grab that now? No. How about over here? No. You down there? Hello? Did I get it? Delete it. Alright. And this one. Where's this one? It's also got it. There we go. Floating loose. So. I want this one. That is at an angle. We're going to move it. Look at that. Not quite looking for that type of angle. That one. Beautiful, beautiful. And then finally this at the top. So the idea is that if these were to just stop in the sky, if anything does go wrong, these can collapse into my spacecraft here and cause me a whole world of trouble. It's the troubles that we've been experiencing, right? And that can happen even with Sepratrons. So I don't want to just go sideways. I want to go upwards as well to try and lessen the deceleration. I don't even know if these are in the right order, actually. Oh, wait, yeah, no, because... Now it's over that way, right? Control Z. This one goes here. No, please don't stop putting things in the way. I'm trying to like work through the procedure of everything. That's not an easy thing to do while I'm also trying to talk. Why does this game hate me? Okay, we scan up, and one of these should be this one. We put that there, and just to make sure, we'll come down. We'll look at this the coupler, and we go, yeah, that's good. Good stuff there. We got it right. Good staging. Pop it round here. I feel like the music's far too chill for how I feel right now, you know? Far too chill. Maybe that's why they did it. They're like, we know that trying to line up these things correctly is going to be stressful. What is even going on with this one over to there? I'm going to allow it for now, but do you think the KSP2 VAB is going to be as chill? What is the musical direction for building? What is going on with all of these struts? Look at them. They are just something. They are something. Then we'll go. This one can go here. I totally got sidetracked by being confused by struts. Did we have one up here? Yeah. Okay. So we grab this. We got one over that side. We got one over this side. Is that all of them in the right place now? Okay. That should be ready for the next explosive test launch. They touching? Why are they touching? Maybe that's one of the places that... I feel like we're missing some over here. Maybe this is just where we'll stick like our giant solid boosters that we've been meaning to use somewhere. If these are the first to drop, what do you reckon? Attach them to there? I'm sure just shoving in some extra boosters right now will not have an effect at all. I don't even know when these would actually drop. Let's actually go here, and then the biggest boosters we've got. You think this game was hey monkey, how you doing? You think this was lagging beforehand, or you wait until these fire up when they can touch the floor? Thoroughbred. Which one? These ones are more. Why does... Okay, so the variants come up before the solid fuel readout. I think that's the biggest I've got. And it feels like I can put 2 on there. Is that the biggest I've got? Yeah, I think that's the biggest I've got. Comes in at 17,000 kilonewtons, 1,300, sorry, not 1,000. With 8,000 fuel, 5,800. Yeah, okay. All right, let's just try this. Make sure that these solids. Where are these solids staged? Oh man, where art thou, mine solidy friends? Here. Can we go down? It won't let me drag it all the way down. All right. I do hope, whilst we're talking about our hopes for KSP2, that the staging kind of gets fixed a little bit, like the ease of staging. When you get up to this size rocket, and I believe I know that they weren't really expecting us to build rockets this size. Now they are, surely, in KSP2. Now they know what we're going to build. So I hope this gets better. I think that if they're not directly strutted, they should be auto-strutted. Your granddad made his own telescope. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, telescopes are actually... they're simple but precise things. You know, it doesn't take too much knowledge to put one together, but it does take a lot of patience. I'm not big on patience. You wouldn't know it the way I have to sit through all these loading screens. But yeah, I'm not big on patience, so putting it together. Though a friend of mine was doing a measurement of big G, which is just a number that you can measure from the gravity, right? And he was like, he just had to hang these 2 metal balls down that were kind of balanced on a spring, and then just waited for gravity to do its thing and see how much the spring twisted. And he was there for about 3 hours just watching this. I mean, oh, that must have been painful. Actual painful. Talking of actual painful, I don't know what's going to happen here. We've got extra stuff. That's just more things to go wrong. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, propeller. I was like, propellers? I was like, is that some like thing that I don't know? Yeah, it's these solid boosters. For some reason, the solid boosters hitting the floor, they hate it. The game hates it, and I don't know why. Oh, we're orange tank away already. Well, that did nothing. Turns out we need to double our Sepratrons. But we should be making a nice high launch now. I'm just gonna kick back and wait. I think this is it. Where's the solids, and when are they gonna need to be staging? I'm a little worried that our solid boosters are attached to a rocket that needs to be staged at some point. And I'm worried that they're not going to get burnt through by the time that gets going. And, yeah, this is going to be bad. Are we ready for the bad? You know some features of KSP2. Regale us with the features of KSP2. No doubt I have actually already seen this, but please do let me know. Okay, the rocket's not exploding. That's the good thing. Oh, we are definitely. Am I just gonna hold on to them for a stage? I might just hold on to them for a stage. But that's it. That's all they get. A single stage. We're just breaking 10 kilometers, moving at just over the speed of sound. Stage gone. You know what? If I had attached these solid boosters to the next stage, I could have not worried about decoupling. In fact, all I need to do now is wait for the solids to burn out, and I could just decouple that first liquid stage that should have gone. Oh, I nearly put spacebar. I was hovering my hand over and touched it too much. I don't know when. About now? Do you reckon about now? About now. Please no explode. Please no explode. Okay, so far so good. I would really like to get back equatorial, but I don't think it's that much bother. Not to the point of throwing my my staging off anyway. Yeah, we'll circularize if need be. We will circularize if need be. Okay, so we're gonna. That was most unusual. It's left me in a bit of a weird attitude. They kind of like rubbed each other on the way out. I think it was this strut, maybe. I could see it being that strut. I could see it being that strut. Okay, we are about 30 kilometers up, 40 kilometers up, let's call it that. Periapsis of about 62 kilometers. This is a slow and painful takeoff, but I think we're good. I think we're good. Your dogs are squishing into your legs to eat dinner. Oh, I bet that is really, really cute. Maneuver nodes. Oh, I wonder. Hopefully they're giving us more fine control over maneuver nodes. Oh, I'm spilling my tea, sorry. Making a mess. I don't have anything to tidy it up with either. Oh, that's bad, mate. Yeah. Had to grab something to mop up the spill with. Sorry. The tea is broken. Yes, indeed. No, it was only a little bit, so that's fine. That's fine. Oh. What? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, no, 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 no. What is this? They would have been the bits that were auto... Oh, that just broke through. Oh, we got so far! We got so far! Car rocket, you can do it. Just orientate. We're just gonna go. We're gonna see what happens. I'm not hopeful, shall we say, about this. Oh, it was going so well. Just that one set of struts, maybe? I don't even know. I don't even know. I mean, I've got a feeling there's no way. Got a feeling there is no way. Hey, Kutchovska, you literally seconds ago missed a random failure with my craft. Just kind of the engines just fell off. Oh, ran a bit of debris. Okay, it was coming in hot. Okay, we're starting to pick up speed, so I mean maybe we got this. Maybe. I'm gonna hold attitude somewhere around here. Not feeling hopeful. We're still trying to go to Jewel. We are still trying to go to Jewel. This was... Oh, it was going so well until it wasn't. Landed on Ike for the first time. Hard career mode. Quinton, what a great mission. Great mission. Tog's taking you hostage. You can't negotiate with terrorists. Don't listen to the dog. Do not give in to his demands. I mean, you came for explosions, right? That's what you're here for, yeah? We can help by liking the video. Well, thank you very much. Wow. I don't want to completely scrap what we've got. Because it looked like for a moment it was going to do it. Kind of. Well, welcome back to the atmosphere. I'm just going to leave this going. Like we gotta watch this play out, right? It's not quite the Big Bang. It's not quite the Big Bang. I'm very curious as to what speed I'm going to hit the floor at. Now, I'm not sure, but I don't think that's the direction we wanted the flame to be going. We've lost control. The plasma is too much for our robot. We are still slowing down. We cannot punch through the atmosphere that fast. I think we're going to hit the floor at something like... kilometer a second. 1.3, 1.2, 1.1. We're breaking up. We're breaking up. 37 meters under the water before it gave up. Oh. Have I crashed? I thought I crashed the game then. Wait, I wanna look at this fairing. What is going on? The fairing just kind of was like, nah, fam. The water seems kind of deep. Let's not. And I was like, all right, we'll leave you behind. Is it a rover or a probe? I cannot. We're gonna go find out because we need to fix whatever just happened there. Oh man, I mean, I don't even know what happened there. The first thing we got to do is move the solid boosters. Look, we can do this. Off of here. We don't even want the decoupler. Which one was it? Which one was it? Which one was it? Was it you? Is it these two? I could believe it being those two. 3. Oh, this is going to have some consequences. Let's not do that. I like grabbed hold of it to move it several times there, and I was like, this is going to be bad. Something like this? Can we get this one and move it the other way? Okay, and then where was that strut? There, here it is. Do you see that? Do you see that? I see that. You shall not stir. Also, when we lost these bottom bits, half the problem was everything, like it's only those that are tied together. So let's do that. And also, I want to tie these central ones in the right order. Let's do this from you to you. From you to you. And from you to you. Alright, that should be a bit more stable. Just full stop. That should just be a bit more stable. It's going to be like in event of, but actually, you know what? Just full stop. My favourite piece that we don't have to... Yeah, there we go. That we don't have to set on staging. You can set this to staging if you want, but you don't have to. In fact, I can right-click this and disable staging. It's gone. It's gone. The question is, can we get this right in here and be safe? I don't know. I don't know. Because it's going to be dropping away before this one. And that looks like they're overlapping. You know what? Excuse me and my savagery here. We're just going to... Something like that, right? Don't ask how it's held on to that decoupler all the way over there. We're just going to believe in the power of Kerbal. Am I going to double up my Separatrons? Because they kind of all went okay. Anyone else got any other suggestions? I'm going to take a moment to read through chat. If your rocket design doesn't go to orbit, we will just call it the intercontinental missile. Yep, cool. Robotic rover under the shroud. Let's answer that particular question right now. Underneath here, we have... Oh, it's up here. We have a nuclear rocket. We have... Oh, I remember now. Yeah, I remember what I was putting on it. Can we disable this? Where's aim camera? That's what I'm looking for first. There isn't an aim camera when you're outside. You've got to do it this way. Okay. I don't know why I keep thinking I can aim camera here. So yeah, we got 2 of these. Yeah, alright. I remember this because this is after we'd found out about the range on everything. Okay. Yeah, so this is just a probe with a bunch of transmittable science so that we can send all the science back. That's the plan, you know, for use later in our career mode. Maybe you should make the craft lighter. Oh. Oh. Yeah, maybe. Actually, maybe what we should do is launch the lifter separate to the interplanetary stage separate. I mean, we could just send a tiny. There are things for Lathe, or at least like skimming through the surface, the atmosphere of Lathe. Was there slurps? I'm sorry. I needed some liquids. Welcome back, monkey. It's not specifically for Lathe. It's just like all the moons. 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe we could put boosters on the outside of all these rockets. Go just a little further over than we currently are. Just a little bit. Come on, before... Oh, there's our first stage, right? Got to let it settle out, let it go. For just a moment there, I thought I'd let go of the wrong stage. I was focusing so intently on this solid rocket that when the other ones dropped down next to it... Poof, your PC would explode with that? I mean, yeah, that's... you just got recommended this stream by the algorithm. Hello, how are you doing, Reaver of Darkness? Who is Twitchi? Twitchi is a random university student that's currently studying astrophysics. Likes to send rockets into space, blow stuff up a lot. You'd have thought I'd have been better at the game for the amount of time that I've been playing it, staging. We've currently been trying to launch this design of rocket for about 3 hours. 2 hours last hour and this one. A science guy playing a space game. That's a good idea. Yeah, it's good start. I like it. Girlfriend loves asparagus. It's the only way to be efficient, to be fair. So rich because I have a PS5 and a gaming laptop that runs possibly as good, better than my PC. But to be fair, I've got a laptop that probably runs better than this PC. Any mods installed? Yes, we have a few light mods over this way. Obviously, camera tools because YouTube, vessel mover for when things go wrong. I've literally never... Let me just do this stage. Literally never used it on this save. Astrogator to make sure we can hit the planets when we want to hit them. Something cool called persistent rotation. You know how Kerbal locks your game, locks your craft in place when you time warp. Well, this one lets it rotate. Kerbal Engineer that I never use anymore because, you know, all the information that I used to get from it was down here. Trajectories and Kerbal Operating System. Kerbal Operating System we never use on this save, like ever. Oh, no! No! Of course, because we're not looking surfaceward anymore. Oh, I thought it was going to steal all my thing. Because we're not pointed prograde. Okay, you know what? This is fine. This is fine. I can deal with this. I can deal with this. Can we though? Can we though? I want to stay about 45 degrees. But I also, when I drop stuff, want to be... Those solid boosters are now just dead weight. Maybe I should have put them on a proper decoupling system. I don't think I can turn them back on now. Can we? Hold up, we're going to do a thing. Edit the action groups. Boom. Oh, whilst we're flying. Oh, I thought they were going to do it whilst we're still flying. So in here, we got a selection of... I'm just going to hit the decouple point, not on stage. Don't do that. Let's do custom one, decouple. Is that all of them? Okay, we can get rid of these now. Do this. Press 1. Recoil in horror at the angle we're flying. Sure could do with being upright more, but we're also about as aerodynamic as a brick, so I'm worried about my nose being torn away, which is starting to happen actually. I think we might... This isn't going to do it again, is it? And I don't know whether it's flight path or what. Asparagus is like these clusters of stages that we've got on the go here. Yeah, we're just going to fly up to orbit like this. 3, 2, 1, stage. Hopefully. That was the stage that went so wrong last time. I don't see any explosions. I don't see any falling parts. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Where does it go? We're going to Joule. We are going to Joule. A spoiler for KSP 2. There's no re-atmospheric entry. We can live with that. We can live with that. Let's show that. I remember when that wasn't even a thing in this base game. It truly was there at some point. You know what? I think we might make it this time. Yeah, it's technology to be able to attach more boosters around the outside. Okay, orbit and surface velocity very closely aligned there. That's pretty good. We're going to have... I kind of wanted that to stay on surface if I was to be honest. But we're going to try this. Oh, no. You're having a laugh, mate. Why? Are we stable enough? Is this alright? Can we live with it? Maybe. We're going to end up wasting a whole bunch of fuel here, but I think we'll live with it. Plowing through the atmosphere right now. This is not the direction I intended to fly, but this is such a beast of a rocket that if I try and turn... Yeah. You remember the old Supersphere? You could come in as fast as you want and always slow down to easy parachute ground. You really could. And trying to like get an SSTO up into orbit was just like the simplest thing. I am going to stop my engine and stage. I don't know. This is tough. Something like that. This is worse than the first time. We should have gone up more. So what happened with that third stage? You know the stage I mean. You know, the asparagus makes your pee smell. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we're good enough that my apoapsis is moving away from me. The rocket, look, it's a masterclass in aerodynamic stability. I would have you know. The finest of Kerbal engineers came together to make this one work. Challenge you to say any different. Challenge you. I think we're doing good, actually. I think we're doing good. I'm definitely closer to going orbit than we were last time, lol. New stability when we have thrust vectory. Indeed, you could get a brick to orbit if you put a big enough rocket underneath it. I don't recommend it, but you could. Eclipses in KSP do happen a lot because everything's perfectly lined up. They don't happen so often. As an astrophysicist, I can tell you that they don't happen so often on Earth because Earth is tilted, and then the moon is tilted, and then the moon's orbit is tilted, and the sun is tilted. And did you know that we go through the galaxy in the other direction? Anyway, I'm not even going to get into it. Unless you want... If anybody has any burning science questions, let me know. Always happy to answer them. Should have noticed that my apoapsis was running away quite as much as it had. Periapsis, already very good. That's the thing. Yeah, so like there's this thing called the ecliptic. You can... They're very busy, by the way. You can see it in Kerbal, right? If you zoom out, everything's kind of on the same line. And I'm an astrophysicist, kind of, is good enough in a lot of books, right? They're all kind of on the same line, and that's called the ecliptic. It will also be the way round that all the planets go the same direction that Kerbal spins, the sun spins. It's because it was all just like one big ball of gas, right? But think, it was one big ball of gas. But because everything has to be in orbit, like everything's going around in circles. If you play Kerbal for 5 minutes, you know this. If you don't, go play Kerbal for 5 minutes. You'll soon figure it out. So the things that go around this way end up like coming down as things that are going around in the other circle are going past, right? And they smash into each other, and they kind of like share their directionality. You know, the things that are going down are sharing with the things that are coming up, and there'll be one direction that there's just slightly more of than the rest. Is it true that the plane of the ecliptic is perpendicular to the plane of the Milky Way? It's not perpendicular, but it might as well be. It's like, I don't know. It's very steep. It's like 60 degrees, something like that. It really is like, you got a disc, and the solar system is up down from it. That is true. That is true. 905 Sunny walked into the server. How are you doing? Just saying hi. Just saying hi. Okay, right. We've spent enough time talking. Let's move on up. Moving on. Man, that is an old tune. I've not heard that for a while. Let's warp up here. Circularize this out. Put ourselves into a good parking orbit. Then we're going to use, Astrogator to put us down a maneuver node for the next window. But the thing is, look at the pulsing. Stop. The thing is, I can. Yeah, we'll do that. Auto strut. Heaviest, but who knows? But auto strut is going to come through and save the day here. Disable heaviest part, root part, and then over here, I presume these are the heaviest. I don't know. Just going to do that. See how that does. Try and point ourselves back in the right direction. And people, Rich Jackson got it. I love it. All right, I got to ask then, Rich. How old are you, my friend? Launching during the eclipse. It looks. You know what? There's one of the things that I absolutely love in game. First off is the sunrise sunset. The other is eclipse. Takeoff eclipse. It's great. You're right. Yeah, I got a feeling we're both old, my friend. I might be a university student, but I'm not 20 odd like all the others around here. Not that anybody else knows that. Everybody else seems to. Well, I mean, now I've been here like 3 years. People do know that now. You've had a half set. Oh, I'm a decade short of that. Indeed, February 28th. Very 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 shortly is my actual 40th. Which, as I'm sure you know, is quite a weird thing to suddenly be facing, right? Okay, we're looking for a 200-200, something close to 200-200. That is wobbles. But me and Tremaine do indeed. We are indeed long-last twins. I don't know why it doesn't like your big smiles there. I don't know why. Okay, so we are now having to place it. So I can just be like, we got dual. It says 62 days. The Kerbal alarm clock. Let's create another alarm. We'll come down to planetary transfer window. This is just built-in game stuff. This one's a mod over here. This is in the game, right? So we what is going on? Create an alarm. Come down to the planetary transfer window. Kerbin to Joule. When are you saying? 42 days. Different from the 40 days, which is different for... Okay, so anyway, we're going to put this one down because it gives us something to work from, right? Bam! The problem is, and we'll do this, we'll zoom out. No, this is the wrong thing to zoom out on. Let's close the alarm clock. So there's the first maneuver node that it wants us to go through. That's quite an angle. Okay, that's because we're over there. Oh, you know what? It lines up. This one doesn't normally line up. I normally do this and then have to do a whole bunch of tweaks to make it work. Sorry, I was trying to remember how my brain worked for a second. Joule, let's do that. Add the alarm. Okay, 62. We're also coming back from Moho, but you know we'll do that in a bit. Let's make sure that I'm not going to fall over if I. Need to zoom in here. Periapsis. Yeah, this is all good. This is all good. And indeed, my maneuver is close to the periapsis. I like that. We're going to focus on Kerbin. Focus view, because I've watched the spacecraft many times when we've gone round in circles like that, and that's just epilepsy warning there. So we're going to avoid that this time. Indeed, let's. Isn't that great? Isn't that beautiful? So talking of epilepsy warnings, though. We got many days and nights to wait. You think M People did the music video for that tune at a club in your town? I mean, that's cool. That's very cool. What's this? Surely these things should be atmosphering themselves by now. Anyway, we got 2 hours, 1 hour coming in on the 0th hour. Before we go, we should pop the fair. Oh, I hope I've got electric charge. Yeah, we should pop the fairing. Put out the. Oh, that could have been bad, right? Pop the fairing. Put out my antenna. What else are we likely to die from on the way? Delete and close. I'm really glad that doesn't create space dust. Doesn't create space junk. In the real world, that'd be a thing to suddenly have to worry about. But here in Kerbin, we're all good. Oh no, wait. we removed the enhanced. Even with the enhanced SAS units, we're in trouble. Tell me I've got an SAS unit in there. Yeah, I have. All right, good. A couple of times I've sent a craft up that has like so nuclear engines cannot gimbal, and the probe core that I like to use, this little thin one here, that doesn't have an SES wheel in it, so you can quite easily, with the design that I tend to set up, space yourself and like never be able to come back because you've either run out of power, forgot to deploy your antennas, extend antenna. Oh, that was totally the opposite way to what I expected, but you know what, it will do. It's fine, I suppose. 3, 2, 1. We're just gonna creep up here. Anybody else think that's not the way I'm supposed to be looking? Wait, what? Where am I right now? I'm gonna perform this burn through a series of burns around this way. This just doesn't feel like it's going to give me what I need, right? I hope you all agree, because it's what I'm doing. Warp here. Oh, what just moved? Did I move that? It's supposed to be like there, right? You know what, I think we're going to set our own dual mission. We know it's possible. This is where we lose everything, right? Apoapsis of 7.265. That's actually too far. Is that actually too far? Do I want to play with this? Seven... 6. Look at that. We could just do it in one. Who needs this like multiple runs? Oh, sorry. Who needs correction burns? That's the phrase I'm trying to say here. We coming in I am going to have a correction burn. Let's not beat around the bush here. Yeah, I didn't think so. Want that to be 0, thanks. I hate that the 0 key also brings up that. Okay, I guess we're just going to do this. Burn time 12 minutes, start burn in 14 minutes. This is totally not going to be... like, this is not going to be right, because we're going to burn through this stage, and then we're going to be on... these things are called nuclear engines. That's going to be weird. Hello in the Discord. Sorry that I can't... Wait. We can say it. Oh, no. I mean, I've already said hello. I'll do it again. Hello. I'm sure other people will be around at some point. A very expensive maneuver. I mean, we're going to duel. We're going to duel. And I want to be close to pointed in the right direction. And then try and stop. It's very important to try and stop when you've got the rotation mod on. About there. We're focused on the wrong thing, of course. I mean, what else are we going to focus on? I would like to warp here. All right, Kerbal. We've been here for a while. It's time to go. Start burning minus 40 seconds. No, it's all right, mate. I got it. It's fine. Do I actually just want to point prograde, and we're just going to add some because we're just trying to push my apoapsis up at this point, right? Especially as we're, like, slowly going to try and creep up here. Because this has a tendency to wobble itself apart, right? So we're gonna slowly burn through this. Or at least slowly throttle up through this. Oh no, it's already too much. Stop. Why? Why? How do we get this to, like... Not that one, not that one. What about you? Why are you... I mean, you're already on the route part. Maybe heaviest part. Maybe these ones on the outside now are heaviest. We can try that. Okay, it's feeling better. It's feeling better. We are a-flying. Okay, heaviest part is the winner. We won that one. Okay, can't remember the name of the band that Brian Cox was in. D-Ream. But he went to the same college you did. Okay, up in Manchester way. I think he wants you to switch directions. Probe core pointed the wrong way. No, it was just the wrong side of the orbit. It was a long burn. That's the problem. It's the long burn. I mean, the eclipses are what Kerbal's all about, right? Alright, are we ready for this? Are we ready for this? This burn is going to be something. 3, 2, 1, stage. Burn time, 12 minutes. I mean, we got this, right? We got this. I mean, I could double up the time. The thing is, no way is this going to be all that we're doing. Can I push this onto next orbit? I totally can push this onto next orbit. Will it reset how much it's going through? Ion Pandilla, how are you doing, Della? I don't know. Long burn like your Moho exit through the planet. Yeah, that just happens. Sometimes it's like, hey, you know what? You want to go over that way, and it points behind you. And You gotta apply your brain at that point. This happens actually in real physics as well. Quite often you'll just, without thinking about it, go ahead and apply a whole bunch of mathematics, and then you'll get two answers out at the end. You got to like think about which one's the real one. We're going to Joule. We are going to Joule. We've got a little probe that's got some science stuff on it. I don't think I ever, in my entire decade of playing this game, have sent a mission out with the sole express purpose of transmitting science home. Normally, we bring the science home, right? You know, that's what we do. Wait, wasn't there a problem with the priorities here somewhere? Can anyone remember what it was? There was a priority problem. 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. Was it this stuff? 10, 50s. Okay, I think we're okay. Maybe we fixed the bad fuel priorities at some point. that was definitely something that we had here. Let's time warp by 2. Oh, look at the red. But that's because we got a whole... Does that have a robot core in it? I bet it's got the fuel to bring itself home as well. I do... There's land speed record. That's great. What's your Minmus record? Always interested in the Minmus records. Restock and waterfall mods. I don't have either of those, but I can understand why people do. Restock. I've only recently found out Vaus. I don't know what his name. VAOS. That restock actually like changes a whole bunch of parts and stuff. So it's not saying good or bad. They're just, hey, I know something about that. We are definitely on our way. This, I think it lied to me about the 12-minute burn. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like maybe this burn might take a little bit longer because we're already at times 2. I know the game's lagging, so maybe it's that. If you're wondering why the game is lagging, by the way, when all we seem to be moving is this tiny part. No, Mr. Ion. It does not only retexture, it actually goes ahead and changes a whole bunch of the stats. Has been a thing people have found out recently. You don't do Minmus records? That's a shame. I always recommend Minmus records. They're difficult. That's the problem. They're really difficult. Like, everybody's like, oh, you get up to orbital velocity and you're done, right? It's like, no, you need to go over orbital velocity and stay on the floor in a place with no atmosphere. That's the tough one right now. That's the tough one right now. Where's Kerbin? Goodbye, Kerbin. I loved you and everyone upon you, but it's time for us to go. Launching it at night, of all things. At night. So as I come out this way, no, we're not going to have a plume with us, unfortunately, are we? That's a bit of a shame. I was wondering whether the inhabitants of Kerbal can see through. Grey flats, but staying flat. Monoprop. Yeah, monoprop works. A friend of mine had a downward pointing... Did they actually go as far as vectors? I don't know. I think it was something like that. They used rockets to hold themselves on the floor, which I found hilarious. But it was good. It was a good play. It worked. It totally works. Oh, we're on our way. I mean, we're going to be on our way. So far, our orbit is the gold line. Oh, must have been an encounter of some description there. So far, our encounter is the gold line. Will it actually meet up with Joule in the right place at the right time? I sure do hope so. Fuel flow is working out well. I'm just going through and seeing if there's any that I'm missing that I should be more worried about. No, this feels good. This feels good. I am feeling semi-confident. Semi-confident. It's quite a nice little view there. We're just gonna do that. I just do simple cars like stripping the wings off a gold plane and just reposition the gear. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Nope, no, wrong button. F2 is the one I wanted. Wanted to make sure that we're still on target. Oh, excuse me. In this situation, tiny turns do it. You don't like all of these orbital lines? Which one's me? I'm one of these? No. I don't know. It was something like that, right? Oh, it turned everything back on doing that. Look, here's all my debris. Nothing but my debris. There's us. No, that's not us. Oh, we're looking at the maneuver node. That's why. I was like, what is going on? Why is that pointed at the wrong thing? Here's where we're going. Notice planets also kind of have an ecliptic. Obviously, Joule is not a real planet, but you know, Saturn and Jupiter, they have their own things there. Every time we come out here, my transmission lines let me down. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Are we going to end up with these two perfectly matching? I don't know. In all honesty, I don't know. What are you? You're a damaged Kerbal satellite. Okay. Have to go around and figure out what's going on with all of those at some point. Obviously, we got a whole lot of money for going out and fixing this, but now we've just got that doing it. Tilda to get back quick. Really? Ah, look at that. Okay, yeah, sweet. Did not know. Thank you. Thank you. We've now come into the sun. That's just like how long it has been. Though we are now flying almost directly upwards. We're like, bye-bye, Kerbin. We are out of here. Can I? There we go. Something like that. That's a good view. That's a great view. Let's just get a little screenshot there. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Sometimes you just do your homegrown ones, like Land Shark turned into a land speaker. You know what? It's been a long time since I've made like a proper vehicle. I'm quite good at the kind of like making a rocket with wheels, but we can do better than just a rocket with wheels, right? 2001-ish. Well, when we're gonna get going anywhere, yeah, maybe. Oh, how's our? Oh, the view. Yes, the view. Right, got you. We do need to have this up, unfortunately. I think that still gets. Yeah. There we go. The thing is, when you're accelerating, like this is down. Like over here's down. Maybe you should make a colony on the moon while you've got time on KSP1. We don't have time. What? Though I'm not sure. I mean, I say that. Of course, we're going to get loads of content out of KSP2, so I think we'll be fine. Because, of course, by this time next week, it will definitely be out. We will all have it. We'll all know whether we can actually run the game or not. And hopefully, by this time next week, I'll know whether I need to buy a new graphics card or not. Probably do. Probably do. Even though I only bought one like 2 years ago or something like that. Who knew that the silly Space Frogs game was going to be the one that I had to buy all this new equipment for? Well, you know what? When you're not trying to use this to actually take off with, you know, to try and make up for the shortcomings of your launcher, turns out that this stack of fuel lines here, it's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. That's the two outside ones, right? Yeah. All right, great. Ooh, that's also a great shot. Yeah. New hard drive first. To be fair, I need a new hard drive first. New hard drive and to be honest, probably thanks to this game, gonna be due a complete new upgrade. I mean, we're pretty much on the line, so I feel like this is going well. I was actually planning to do this burn in a couple of burns, but this is going well. I mean, I turned an amphibian vehicle and made it turn into a land speed car. I mean, that's great. That's great. KSP 2, we should definitely do some like I assume everyone here is getting KSP 2. Raise your hand if you, I mean, are or not. Let's just hear some eyes and eyes, because like most people, monkeys not fair. Because yeah, if I start doing like little competitions and stuff again, are people going to be able to join in with KSP 2? That's the question I'm asking here. That's the question I'm asking. Not until it's optimized and on sale. It's expensive, isn't it? It's expensive. Like, is it truly open access when it's so expensive? I mean, yeah, but you know what I'm saying. Like, oh wait, why is this telling me I've still got so much more burn to do? It lies. It lies. In fact, we have overcooked it. Okay, that's intro. That's not what I was expecting. Frankenstein Monsters 10-year-old PC. Yeah. Yeah, 50 quid for a full game. It is super expensive, and I understand why people are being like, if it wasn't for the fact that like I do what I do, I probably would be waiting myself. But I love this game, guys. I gotta tell you, like, I am a full-on studying astrophysicist. I think space is great. And this is one of the better games for expressing that, Of course, this game's about the vehicles more than space itself. But I think we can live with that. 68, here we go. We'll take that. We are on our way. Let's get that periaps nice and close. Can anyone remember how to do a Tylo assisted gravity entry? More into planes kind of part. Yeah, it's amazing how many people are into. Are there no planes? Yeah, no, there's planes in KSP 2 right now. Wait, which one am I? I'm the gold one. Add maneuver. Then we're going to go back to Joule. And we zoom in. And we use this wonderful maneuver node graphical interface editor thingy that they've got over here. GUI. It's really tempting to go for an aero brake, but I mean this craft is not built for it. I hadn't even thought about that. It's not designed to come home or nothing. So everything goes this way round, and we're coming in the other way round. So can we? It's not going to be where are you, Tylo? There's Tylo. Says target. Yes. You know what? I'm just going to come in like this. I mean, that's the first maneuver I'm going to set up, I think, is probably the better way of saying it. And then we'll... I need to come in before and be bent round to point backwards, right? And that's how it slows you down. Is that right? Oh, man. I wish I could remember. Quick save, thank you. What a great idea. I reloaded. I clicked over here, read the word quick save and hit F5. I reloaded my stream rather than the game. Okay, that's fine. This is all fine. Oh, that's pretty good there. And then at some point we'll just like finagle ourselves an actual woo-wee. Ooh, I mean, that's not quite what we want, but that's the one I'm going to set up because we can work from that. Can we work from that? I don't know if we can work from that, but we're going to work from that. That's the maneuver right there. Have we left Kerbal yet? We've not even left Kerbal yet. All right. Oh, we should have dropped. That's what you get for just looking at the map all the time. 3, 2, 1. Hey Zed, how you doing? Definitely buying KSP2. Definitely buying KSP2. Dual system feels like another solar system. It's why everybody likes going to it. It's because it's just this whole other area, right? It's great. It's great. You can do like maneuver nodes easy enough. And okay, one thing I have learned over time is if you've got something that's reliant on solar panels, look normal. Look normal, my friends. I know it's difficult. You've got to practice. If you look normal, you can keep your solar panels towards the sun at all times. Or at least the ones that, like I do, where they're all the way around the outside. Right now, I need to create an alarm. I need to make a maneuver. And this is dual correction. Add that alarm. What are these ones? Okay, we're going to switch over here because in 3 days we've got something to do. Probably going to wait for multiplayer because that's the point. I do understand that, my friend. I definitely do understand. Especially like many people have said that KSP2 at the moment is a step backwards from KSP1. And looking at it, yeah, it does. Imagine dogfights in KSP2. I do. I very much do imagine that. So hello, we're around Moho. Hi, how's it going? We've got these people. They need to come home. Don't listen to this. It lies. It lies. This engine is dead, and these all engines are on, right? Yeah, cool. 3 days. We can do that. You want to hear my opinion? All right, mate. All right. Yeah, cool. The UI is confusing. I don't really like the building tab, but everything else is all right. Yeah, I mean, like. It's not so much the UI. I think the UI is going to be an upgrade almost no matter what, right? Like it's going to be hard to do better, to do worse than this rather basic thing set up here. How long has this been here? I've been wanting this screen for a long time in the flight screen. I don't. Oh, all right. Well, fine. Yeah, I kind of feel like the UI in Kerbal 1 is the minimal that you can get away with at the moment. Or the minimal amount of thought, because like that doesn't mean that there is as minimalistic as it could be. Okay, 3 days. Here we go. As soon as I'm looking in the right place, focus on Moho, spin. These guys went to Moho last stream, and now we got to bring them back. What about dogfights? We're going to be doing dogfights in KSP2, almost definitely. You build your own robotic rover, dog, and fight against each other. Okay, thank you. All right, now I know that this is not truthful. That it's not going to take me 51 seconds to make 3,000 delts worth of burns. So I'm just going to go. And now I'm going to try and figure out what it's talking about when it comes to the staging. Like, it says here big red line, right? We're not going to run out of fuel. Like, look how much fuel we got. It's not going to happen. Even though we are moving quite a bit of stuff. This is not the way, my friends. Not the way. Now, this craft at the top here is designed for aero braking. So as long as we can hit curbing, we're going to aero brake as tight as we can. Almost definitely. You made an insane F-16 replica and it flies so quick. It's so clean. Cool. Wowee, my throat at the moment. For some... Hey, what did we press here? That's not what I wanted to press. So how long a burn we got actually to make here? It doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me. I am going to do this at double speed. Because I recognise a long burn when I see it. Now the question is, can we just keep going? Is this being straightened out fast enough? This is mildly drift, but I think we're fine. we'll just realign a whole bunch of stuff when we get out into deep space. Sorry about this little interlude from our dual mission here. Unfortunately, sometimes we need to bring people home. That's just the way of things. So, is the red line getting shorter? Is that what we're being shown here? I think it might be. I think it might be. So we're definitely a fair way off of the straight line I was hoping for. We should have started burning much sooner, obviously. But, you know, we're here now. We just got to live with the new future that we have brought ourselves. As long as we can end up roughly going back to Kerbin. To know where we're going, Kerbin is 13 billion meters. I got much better at recognizing a billion versus a million nowadays. It's a hard thing to see sometimes, you know. Let's go though. Even at ×2, this is quite the mission. Do you reckon I can get back on that blue dot from ×2, or am I going to just like spin out wildly? No, we're good. We're good. Look at those little inputs happening. That's fine. That's fine. Why do I have a sudden urge of reciting every style of graffiti? I mean, styles of graffiti is an interesting concept, to be honest, my friend. Graffiti is all about just like getting out and throwing your art on the wall, right? Just self-expression in quite a raw form. And I'm not sure if the styles are really a thing, but please, what are the academic styles of graffiti? I'd actually be interested. We are over halfway through our burn now. That's nice. That is nice. It's told me that we've got a burn time of 3 seconds for a very long time now. I would say for at least 4 or 5 minutes, according to the game. So that's interesting. Hey Sparks, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome back. We are returning from Moho, but we're also sending... You can just see them. Jewel is for the robots. It's a craft leaving Kerbin on its way up to the Wonder, the green Wonder. That is Jewel. Where's Moho? It's back over that way. So, hey Moho, how you doing? I thank you for your hospitality. It's a bit of a shame that all my Kerbals here. Let's somewhere aim camera. Thank you very much. Bit of a shame that all my Kerbals just kind of have to stare backwards for this entire thing. I'm sure they'll survive. There should be a release that camera button. Thank you. It's going quite well. We could call by Moho, by Eve on the way. Your favourite is the roller style. And what separates the roller style from other styles of graffiti? Because, you know, when people say graffiti, I got a bunch of pictures in my head, right? But for me, okay, right, yeah. I was about to say the ones that I've got in my head are more methods than styles, like stenciling. But it turns out we were talking about the same thing. So I mean, I'm all about that. Okay, slow down time because we're getting in for the last moments here. I mean, that's not right, is it? Let's just prograde. Turn that one off. We've got to bring our Apple Apps up a bit more. That's all we need to do. Oh no, 13. We should be there. Look, 13.3, 13, 1, 2, 3. Press the wrong button. That's not how you stop that. And then here, we've got a super expensive burn. Now this one might be too expensive. Oh guys. You set as target. Add maneuver. I was kind of expecting to see Kerbin somewhere amongst all that. 1.2, 1.3. I mean, that's tweakable right there, right? Oh, nearly. Like that, right? Oh, that's going to be expensive. Do I have the fuel? Who knows? We'll find out in maneuver node, moho correction. Add that alarm. Oh, that's the next thing I don't want to do this now. All right, warping. we're gonna find out. We gotta find out. Thankfully, if need be, we can drop this entire back shell because this has some fuel. It's not a great deal, but it has some fuel. Why are we only traveling at the speed we're traveling at? 3 days is going to be a long, long time away at this speed. Let's warp to next if we can. Thank you very much. Are we ready to say goodbye? Kerbals that speak English. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Did you see the PCs? Sorry, what? I looked to have a KSP too. I wish I could be there. Maybe, yeah, I would have been great. Would have been great to be there, but you know. This type of graffiti use paint roll. Yeah, no. Did you see the PCs? Yeah. So, yeah, the Kerbal 2 development specs. It's quite a thing, right? Quite a thing. That's an interesting direction. Oh yeah, because we got so much to burn. All right, that's fine. That's fine. 3, 2, 1, go! This is going to take a while, though. I do dislike the fact that it really just doesn't know how to deal with the fact that I dropped this lot off in orbit, landed on the surface with this top one, landed, came back, and now have reattached to this, and it just doesn't know how to deal with the fact that these rockets at the back are the ones that are firing, not the one at the top and stuff like that. The whole game is just like, no, please, I don't know what's going on. Sparks just finding out about all the tutorials by the looks of it. Yeah, so like, that's kind of what early access is all about this time around, right? Is can we test their tutorials and see whether they actually like mark up to what we're looking at, right? Like almost everybody who's played KSP 1, we kind of know what we're doing, right? We kind of know what we're doing. So yeah, like that's what they've been focusing on, is how approachable can they make the game, because it really isn't that intuitive. Like space isn't that intuitive. It's very difficult to get your head around. It's like gyroscopes, right? That all works by the same principle. If you have a lot of experience with graffiti, you can pierce graffiti. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, and that's what the development team have been concentrating on, is that first user experience. And like I don't think anybody who's buying the game on early access is the first user, you know. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like a few things have been a bit muddled up, but you know, at the same time, I come from a kind of weird way looking at stuff. It's coming out in 3 days. Don't I know it? Don't I know it? I'm not into a kid telling you how to do stuff. I know they should have got Scott Manley. I mean, if you, I am very comfortable with people of all ages telling me how to do stuff that I don't know how to do. Like, knowledge doesn't come with an age sticker on it, right? It comes with an interest sticker. You just got to have been interested before I was. Yeah. It's going to be quite the burn. Let's go faster. Let's go faster. Probably should have done that like right at the beginning. I am a little bit worried that we're going to run out of fuel completely. Like completely. That's a 20-year-old Kerbal. Yeah. Have you heard their voices? I mean, kind of. This comes with a script. Okay. Man, losing these guys to the void of space because I can't come back from Moho would be a pretty standard way for us to end this mission. I'm looking at the fuel burning down. I'm looking at how much burn time I've got left on that. I'm not sure how we're gonna make it. Blockbuster graffiti. I get stompers and stuff, but what's blockbuster graffiti? Is that where they bust into old video rental stores? Sorry, that really is an old joke. We might actually make it. I think at this point, though, I need to stop and see what my orbit actually is. I've played this game enough to know that we don't trust this. Oh, we can though. Look at that number going down. 1, 0. Ah! Show me Kerbin. Let's see how close we can get this. Oh, that's it. We out of fuel. I mean, we're going home. Open this. Do we have fuel in here? Let me press X. There'll be better places to spend this fuel, but right now I'm gonna take that. No, I wanna see how far. I always forget that coming back home is also equally as stressful. Moho lander ship. Let's add a maneuver. Just going to give it like the tiniest of tweaks so it loads as a maneuver. Create an alarm, maneuver, bring Moho home. Oh, of course it's before we get anywhere near dual correction. Okay, well, there's warp to next. Why are we in physical time warp? Let's stop that. Warp to next. Thank you very much. We're going to figure out what we can do. They're very, the large letters, sometimes with shadows, they're very large. Okay, yeah, I know the types. Weird dreams last night? I'm interested. Last thing I got from Blockbusters was Haagen-Dazs and Maltesers and girlfriend nicked all the ice cream. I mean, I can't think of a better way to spend being in Blockbusters. Okay, alright. Maneuver. We need to figure out what we can do here to bring us into the atmosphere. Or at least as close as to... Ooh, that'll do it. Something like that. I don't know why I wanted this particularly equatorial, but we're going to go with something like that. It's still only 18 meters per second so far. Not that way. This way. Oh, what's your favourite aero braking from another planet height? Oh, I'm scared. I'm actually scared. 37? I don't think we're going to get low enough. We'll take this. We'll take this. We'll take this. Is it going to be good enough? I don't know. Error capture with a handbrake turn. That's the one. Hey, Sparks, do you reckon you could type everything like in one go rather than making it so I can't read what other people are saying as well? When you just kind of like spam out like that, I can't follow other people's chats as well. Okay, somewhere about here. Thank you. Thank you. All right, here goes. Just slowly rock it in. Rock it in. I made a joke that I didn't intend to, and it made me chuckle. F5 before aero, yeah, I will do. You came in at 55 and blew up. I mean, I do thankfully... Oh, look how fast this is changing. I do thankfully have a pretty serious heat shield. Ooh, 4 might be too low. But I'm gonna save it here. Create an alarm, sphere of influence change. Yeah, of course it's the next thing. Of course it's the next thing. We're still looking normal. That's good. That's good. I like looking normal, even if I'm not. I guess we're warping. Okay, we've got a quick save. I'm going to try this very, very aggressive path. Very, very aggressive path. I do have a heat shield on this, right? That is what this is, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. let's make sure first. I've got a quick save just out. I've got a quick save much further out, so we'll accept that. I am going to... retrograde. 7.5 kilometers per second. I had full heat shield, not even survived. Took 5 attempts and 10 minutes out there when I found the handbrake turn burn. Okay, yeah. Well, we'll see what we're doing. We'll see what we can do. I mean, the first thing I'm doing is like burning all this fuel off at some point. How much we got? Yeah, let's put this in an easier to read fuel tank, shall we? Let's pop it all the way down here. Oh, it's so little. It's such a little amount of fuel. There's no. Yeah, they ain't gonna do nothing. What is the delta V's? It doesn't matter what speed we come in at. This is gonna be a lot. Let me into Kerbal, thank you. Alright. At what point do I start burning all the fuel that I've got? I think we need to come in at least within the moon's orbit, right? We like warp here. I'm going to let it spin. Woo, it's spinning! This is persistent rotation mod, by the way. Isn't that great? Broadcast starts an emergency saying the world is ending, as it does. Sun burn out, but man, we've done, in thermodynamics every now and then we do interesting questions like how long would it take the Earth to cool down if the sun stopped burning and stuff like that. Turns out very quick. Like wow, very quick. It's not like 4 days, but it's still. We have some experience, and you start with hollows, more bubbly. The letters, yeah, great. The sun will eat us before it goes out. Indeed, in fact, before it even eats us, the sun is getting hotter and hotter every day. You can't really measure it on a day by day basis, but things are crushing down and getting hotter inside the sun. Is the easiest way to explain it. And so every day the sun gets a little bit hotter, and before even, I think it's 3 billion years are out. So the sun is going to live for another 5 billion years before it becomes red giant, right? But in about 3 billion, maybe 2.5, it's going to be so hot that all the water on Earth evaporates. And we best be on Mars or the moons of Jupiter or something else by then, right? You know. Okay, that's north. We're just going to burn like out a little bit as well as slow down. Just the smallest amount so I don't end up... I mean, it reckons we can stop. I'm not sure I believe it. $10, $9... How far do we want to let it drop? How fast can I burn all my fuel? Let's just come over here. Oh, it's getting big. It's a big. Just going to burn all this fuel off now. Oh, I bet he's burning off. Wait, stop. I bet he's burning this fuel off as well, isn't he? Maybe not. How do I make sure there's no fuel flow? Disable crossfeed, like that. That's how you do that. There we go. Beautiful. In fact, we knew it wasn't going to eat anything because we had already done things like that out in space. All right, so we undock. What's this craft doing? Don't be pushy. Don't be pushy. I mean, so far so good. So far so good. We are not saving here. I was considering it for a second there. How do I close? I thought we could reclose this. There's a shielding docking port. Why can't it? Aim, auto strap, make primary. No, enable, disable. How do we close? I'm sure there was a way of closing this. Oh well. Anyway. I'm scared. Goodbye, booster. You did us so well. Okay, 3 point something. This isn't actually the ridiculous speed that I thought we were going to be coming in at. When I saw 7, I honestly thought that's what the speed we were coming in. And I was ready to believe that we were going to die in a horrific manner there. Oh no, I don't want to jettison my heat shield. Oh no. Okay, maybe this is going to go a little bit weird. Turns out I haven't got a decoupler. Of all the times to realise this. Probably could have done with pointing upwards a bit more. That's definitely an impact, right? Well, I said we were going to try the ultra-aggressive one. Let's see what's going on. I think you're coming into a shallow boom. I think you might be right. Unless things can explode in just the right way. Yes, like that. That is the exploding in the right way I wanted. That actually really is as well. That's great. That's great. The real question is, are we going to slow down? Look at this. No, we're not going to slow down. Not a chance. G-forces are climbing. I mean, that's good. I mean, the Kerbals can pass out. We've already thrown the switches. 1.1, 0.8, 0.6, 0.5, 0.4. Okay, oh, we can do it. 0.3, 2, 1. Less than a kilometer per second. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is so good. Drogues away. Main shoots away. I don't like the way they came out so close together, but that's good. This is good. The crew is slowly regaining consciousness. Huh, what happened? We're slowing down. All right, it's fine. It's good. We're good. Oh, okay, this is fine. This is fine. I got full experience this turn. Ah, okay. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Let's just turn that off. We'll let aerodynamics take us where we're going. So much science on board. So much science. 38 bits of data. Yeah, that's great. That's amazing. That's amazing. So many parachutes on this thing, though, that I'm worried that we're going to have to wait for like ever. That's definitely something I don't want to be doing. Yeah, there go the drogues. No, that wasn't even the drogues. Oh, that was the drogues. All right. I mean, I'll take a 28 meter per second descent as long as we can do that all the way. That'd be so much better. Polars around Joule. Yep. Can we bring these altitudes down? What, like 100? 200? Let's go 200 because we're already traveling slowly. So I don't think we're going to have to wait for opening time, if you will. So normally you can't go below 700, else in the time it takes your chutes to open, you've already hit the floor. But given that we're really going so slow, it's gonna take so long. Your Kerbals are clapping every 10 minutes. Yeah, I mean, they are having a very, very good time. They're the Kerbals that have gone to the planet closest in to the surface of the sun and have come away with oodles of science, and just like a pride and accomplishment. They're going to be our highest ranking Kerbals from now on. You know what I don't think anybody's ever talked about yet about Kerbal 2? It's Jebediah there. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy if Jebediah's not. I'm very happy with it, to be fair. But what about the others? What about the others? 3, 2, 1, touchdown! Oh, that was so good. Big round of applause. In fact, I'm gonna give myself a round of applause because we did. Oh. Why is this? Why is this? I can't... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! I can't even click a button. Well, I think with that much rejoicing... Small game crash. I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time where we... Ooh. Are we ignoring me? Oh, we might be ignoring me. Is it loading? We did it. We got... Look at all the science we got. 5,000 science, whole bunch of parts. Level 4. Level 4 engineer. Oh, look at all this stuff. These are all mohos, right? First moho ribbons. Bum. Oh, look at this. Oh, we didn't get anyone other than Fofa out for the... Okay, close. That's great. What are these? Recover this. We're just going to recover these for the moment. Okay, that's great. That's great. Should we actually go and see what the dual missions are doing now? I was about to just give up. This might very well be the last 1.0 stream. It does almost entirely depend on what the state of 2.0 is actually like, right? Can we go in? Oh, we're at this point where it doesn't load the oh, I've been here before. We're just gonna quit and come back and see what's going on. Let's wait. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can tell you, Sparks, I'm probably going to be busy after the stream for a lot. Right now, I have what's called a pen cast to make. I need to work through a whole bunch of optics stuff, you know, like light waves going through glass and what that does to it. Let's resume the save and see whether we've got like a... I mean, all the money's there and stuff. Where's my money? Where's my money? Where'd my money go? We had 2 million, and now we've got a quarter of a million, 3/4. Well, I know the ship we just launched was worth a lot, but I don't think it was worth quite that much, was it? Could well have been. Could well have been. In my day. Oh, is my game actually giving up? Come on, Kerbal. I could believe in you. Yeah. See, you just need to offer some belief every now and then. Just need to offer some belief. Oh, FSBWV, I will definitely be playing Kerbal 2. If you want to know what it's all about, come say hi. We'll talk about it. That's not the one I wanted. I only clicked it once and we went anyway. So we get to check via the Wonders of Map screen. So that is pretty good. Wow, 14 likes to 8 viewers. Guys, thank you so much. The bots have been strong this week. Now, we've had a lot of views, actually. We've had a lot of views. Oh, it heard me. Yeah, okay. Oh, I got you. Sorry. I kind of skimmed read what you said there. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Kerbal 1, it's a solid game. It's done me well. But as I've said a couple of times... Oh, did we just bring this one home? When it gets up there, we could just be like, hey, bring this home. If we open this up and turn these back on, and then... Just like that. That's all we need to do. That is all we need to do. Do we have... We do have... Okay, this is part of the dual mission. I'm just going to set this up to crash, you know, as you do. And then we'll go back to the other part. Do we want to watch this crash? We just watch something crash. I think what I'll do is I'll set this up on a very low grazing orbit. And then... Yeah, that's a low grazing orbit. And then we're just going to ignore this and go check out the other dual mission. Go. The good thing, bad thing, I don't know how you want to say this, but the thing about Kerbal 1 is if you set up a trajectory that goes through the atmosphere like that, it won't crash. It won't do it on your next going. Bring it back next week. I mean, maybe. There is actually a non-zero chance that the game runs fine while I'm playing on my own, right? And I'm like, yeah, great, everything's fine. But the moment I hit the stream button, everything goes wrong for me. It could do. This could be a thing. I don't know what this is about. Crash from highest orbit. Let's go see what this is about. 9 days. I don't think if it's in the highest orbit, we're going to be able to control it. Normally, highest orbit means that we're out of range for my tracking center. Because a lot of the things that are out in deep space were sent at the very early portion of this career. Hoping that... Yeah, like this one. Hoping that the... so we get rid of that. That the upgrade in the tracking station will make up for the poor technology. It didn't. Okay, I'll tell you that for free. It didn't. I really feel like my game's just like working up for a crash. It's not done it for a very long time. Look, here's my Class A asteroid that I was trying to bring home. Man, this is actually going to be ready to come home before the dual mission, which is kind of annoying. So let's just go do that, shall we? Wait, are we actually coming home? Like, as in inside the sphere of influence? Kerbal should just be... Look, there it is! Man, what a day! What a day! Everyone's coming home at once. Woo! It's just there. Don't tell me I'm going round again. look at this mission that we. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. This is what we need to do at Tylo. We must have just chanced upon that, right? Okay, we're good. 2 hour. Go. Okay, it's all go with mods. I tell you what, VTOLs disappoint me. Loads of people are like, can you make a VTOL? And I do, you know, making VTOLs, no problem. But they're just a bit boring, aren't they? Like, this is remarkably low energy. We'll just take that. I assume afterwards I'm going to need to bring this down, else we're still going to hit the moon next orbit, right? But, you know, we'll something like that. Maybe just a little bit less. Okay, the real question is, when's the dual correction? 54 days. Let's watch the moon as this happens. Hey there, how you doing? We go up and over it. Oh, sphere of influence change. Ah! That's a big number to go through a sphere of influence change. We go up and over and down the other side, and somehow that stole all my speed from me. And now we're just kind of like here, being like, "Hey guys, how's it going?" Do I just bring this really low down? Can it afford to go really low down? Alright, we're just going to park this here. Whoop. And then I'm going to rename this craft. No, I'm not. I'm going to give it an alarm. Manual alarm in like 1 year. I can type asteroid home. Just to remind me that it's a thing that we've done. You know? I need a mod that does the wet and dry massive doing VTOL. I mean, I just throw all my tanks in the middle. I know I make that sound a lot easier than it is, but that's essentially all I do is just throw all my tanks in the center of mass. So when it does run out, it's running out evenly. It's the plan, and most of the time, that's the actuality as well. Okay, 40 days. Here we go. Could easily have spent the next like however many days trying to muck around with. My little asteroid there. Ike, Dres, Joule. Okay, so currently we're going in and out like this. It's not where we're going though, is it? Oh, time warping still. Why are we? Wait, did we not get there? 40 seconds. Okay, I thought I'd burnt through it then. But yours imbalance. Yeah, fair. Okay, let's just bring this in. Oh, the power of slow rockets, eh? The power of slow rockets. It's on its way, though. It's on its way. Can we, when it gets up there... I want that... So what we did with the moon, I want to do with Tylo, but look at it. I don't know whether we're going to be able to. Okay, let's just creep this in now and see what we get. There will definitely be some pretty harsh maneuvers to be done when we enter the Julian system. 40, 42. We're looking for 180 almost exactly if we can, because then we can just like swing around a planet to come out the other side. I say that like that's the easy thing to do. $178, $179. Don't want to go too far, else it'll be like, oh, you're trying to break me. Okay, so what do we do from here? If I remember correctly, what we actually want. Where can I put a maneuver node? Where do we come? We come in here. Okay, so let's add a maneuver. I'm not sure what the best way to do this. Let's click this a couple of times and see where we end up. Not much better, to be fair. That's the wrong way. Lol. We might just be doing a direct one. I don't think I got the angle right, you know? I just don't think I got the angle right. So, let's warp up here. Do I want to warp up there, or do we just want to capture? That's not a lot of fuel. That is not a lot of fuel. Alright, let's do it. This is not a lot of fuel. We're happy to do not a lot of fuel moves. Why is it slowing down? Catching a comet? Don't care. That's not what we're doing now. Be gone with you. Oh yeah, I was just trying to find... There it is. Jewel. Oh, you can almost see like things spinning around and stuff happening. We're there. You should be on KSP 2 next week. Could you state that at the start your PC specs for reference? Yeah, sure. I literally dug them out a couple of days ago. So yeah, I mean, i7 8000 series with a 2070 graphics card. 64 or 32 megs of RAM. One of those two. A lot of RAM. No Indigo Voyage. I mean, yeah. It's another group of people I want to save. Are they actually coming home? Is that what's going on here? Turns out, like, Jewel is a very long way away. Jump to vessel. Let's go see it. Let's go see what it wants. This is obviously something that I set up in the past, being like, this is important. This needs to be dealt with. Okay, close that. Welcome to the Indigo Voyage, a craft designed by my very good friend Landstrider. Unfortunately, I flew it very badly, and so we ended up not going to Moho like we were supposed to. Man, is that it? Is that the little correction burn we're trying to do? Just to go over there, next orbit. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Oh look, we got this maneuver. Wait, what? Why do I have that? Oh, Val's really high level. I didn't know she was so high level. Okay, I take back what I said about the other crew. They're not our highest ranking Kerbals. Okay, let's see how this goes. Somewhere around here, we should get a nice close approach. The number's going down. I like the number going down. It's very handy. Where's Kerbin? Let's see what type of approach we've got here. It's very good, isn't it? Look at that. That is flat. That is flat. We'll just come in polar, and then we'll figure out what we're doing about it later. Okay. Create an alarm. Sphere of influence change. Indigo home. Just call it indigo homage. Okay, that's good. This needs another like year added to it. Apply them changes. Okay. Man, who knew my game could get so busy? You? No, not you. You? Switch to. Yeah, maybe at 8 frames. Yeah, maybe. might be able to run Kerbal, this Kerbal on 8 frames. Not seeing the blue screen of death for a long time. This is true. This is true. Oh, look how close we are to losing signal. I've not seen the blue screen of death for a long time either. I wonder whether like Windows has got better at it or whether Windows has got better at hiding it. you know. Creating another alarm. Sphere of influence change. Joule. How far in the future is it? The Indigo home is coming. How long does it take just to drift up there? A long time it took. Look at this. Man, we could have sent a mission out to Joule at the very beginning of the game, apart from we didn't have the antenna tech, at the very beginning of the game, and done a lot of the stuff that we had done, and still this would have been traveling. We got the Evic. No, that's not what we're looking for. Why is Evic out here? You're supposed to be Eve. Okay, fair enough. Must have had an interaction with, like, Gilly or something. Something like that. We're just going to try and get this craft into orbit. Maybe the Indigo Voyage home as well, it turns out. I didn't know that was going to be a problem. I don't actually know whether the Indigo Voyage has the fuel to be able to just, like, stop itself. In fact, let's stop 8 days out. Let's go have a look and see if we can make like better things. Hiding, it just reboots when it gives up. Yeah. All right, Spark. Probably. I mean, we're just going to Joule. We're gonna probably get to Joule and be like, right, that's it, mission achieved. As we are now much longer into a stream than I would normally be. And man, is my throat letting me know about it. I don't know whether I need to try an aero brake. No, that's not what I wanted. Or want to try for a weird capture with the moon. No, we're not going to get a weird capture with the moon. It's in the wrong place. Look at that. That's a shame. Okay, well, I guess we're going for the aero brake, and I don't know whether this has got what it takes to do such a maneuver. So we'll aim for hitting it, and then we'll see what happens afterwards, right? Does this... I don't know whether this can. And it's running out of fuel in a big way. Do I stop just on the very outside of... Wait, let's kill that. Oh, look at that. That's not a winner. If we can't aero brake, we are done for. Okay, alright, fine. That's how we're going to do it. I think I can deal with that. The aero brake is the only option, and gonna be bad, yo. Get some tea down. I would do, apart from like, so I'm currently living in student dorms, so I'm a long way away from making more tea, and I run out of the litre and a half of tea that I'd made myself. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Okay, we'll slow. Is it slowing down that I want to do, or is it speeding up? I hope it's slowing down. We'll see. If we try and slow down. Nope, not that way. Actually, I mean, what about over here? Add maneuver. If we slow down over this place, is that kind of more effective? It doesn't tell me what it is though. It's that one. Okay, 24. That's not what I want. I've got a feeling we are about to watch some Kerbals burn. Let's see. What else could we even possibly do at this point? We could, yeah, we're traveling by nuclear energy, so it's the most efficient we can be. That's quite the tumble this has got right now. Where is Kerbin? It should be like away from. Where's the sun? There's the sun. So it should be away from the sun over here. So there it is. Hey, how's it going? It's not you unless there's some crispy critters. You know it. Wait. It's more efficient if I just trickle it through like this. I kind of don't believe it, but we're going to try it. Oh, I mean, maybe not. This is long. This is long. So that's... I wonder why that's different. See, normally at this point, I'd be saving this and being like, okay, we can try and get a rescue crew out there, do like an asteroid mission, you know. That's not actually saved us any distance. And stuff like that, but that's not going to cut it for this, my final career mode. So we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. I don't know how deep to send this. Or even if we get into the atmosphere. What is this? 66. Okay. Alright. Well, we're just going to ignore this then. Because this is going to fly through. The only thing that could possibly... Wait. Activate? Nah, he doesn't have any fuel either. Oh, we got oxidizer, but no liquid fuel. Classic. Well, I guess we're just going to ignore this and go to the dual mission. It's going to get fired off into space. Actually gets a little boost from Kerbin while it's at it. Okay, let's warp here, even though it's not going to let me. Is this going to spin around? This way, please? Oh, we just ripped right through because of time warp. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with this. Zoom. You there. Switch 2. Oh man, it's long. Are you playing the music? Or you're not? What are you doing there, game? Okay, so at this point, I see no reason not to just dive down to the bottom of Jules' gravity well here. that Jewel over there? There's, oh look, there's Pole and Bop and Tylo. There's Elu. All the way over there, there's Elu. Man, that's a long wait. It's a long, long wait. Even at this full time warp here. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I understand that deep space missions take a while. But this is a game. This was actually one of the problems that I have. Like, whilst we're here in the final moments of KSP1, let's complain about it a little bit. Man, they did not get the scale and the timing right. Like, wow, there is not enough feedback mechanisms to this to make you feel like you're doing good. What do you even do when you get to a planet? Anyone else got any complaints? I mean, I probably could rant a lot harder about it. maybe I'll release like a final diss video for Kerbal when the other one comes out. Like, dear squad, you did all right, but where are the Lagrange points? Yeah, I could rant. I could rant. What is this weird two-body hack that you've got going on here? Are we through? Are we not? Is this Sphere of Influence time? This is Sphere of Influence time. Okay, that's nice. Now, even falling this distance... Wait, how far until... yeah, thank you very much. Pariap, 2 years away! 2 years away! Down there! 56 days. Ah, it lied to me. It was that one over there that was 2 years away. Alright. I guess I'll let you off. Are we warping? Are we not? What's it trying to do here? It's telling me... No, wait. We're gonna edit this bad boy, and we're gonna just add another... No, close. Add another year to it. We'll bring him back at some point. Alright, 51 days. Falling down, 51 days. I mean, that's 2 months. What's the point of reputation? Yeah, so it unlocks different missions for you. That's kind of the purpose. But... like, I don't know anybody who's struggling for... What are you doing, game? Okay, alright. I don't know what it just did there, but I'll take it. Yeah, I don't know anybody who's ever struggling for reputation, you know? Oh, look, we... Oh, but that would be us ploughing into Lathe. Because I know what it wants there. That's... Now, at no point do we not slam... Oh, that's not slamming into the surface of Lathe. I'm just going to slow down. Now, in fact... Can you stop? Now, in fact, we're going to slow down. Hey, Jewel. Probably should have gone for the Lathe mission, but oh look, it's still not killing me. Apart from it totally is, but if we go look at Lathe over here, we're slamming into the surface. If we could just bring this up out of the top of this. Anybody know how deep Lathe's atmosphere is? Because I sure don't. I'm gonna go 80 and just hope that we're safe, and then that'll be good, right? Let's warp up here. Oh, cannot auto warp so far. Alright, fine. It's like, oh, I don't like you warping through various spheres of influence. Can we spot Lathe? Can we spot it? That's not it. Is that it? No, I don't know. Nope. All the planets over there. There it is. There it is. We just had to wait. Val is still 1.5 years from Jewel. Maybe they're in 2 weeks, so you know. super happy that we have not lost communications with Kerbin. That was a legitimate worry. Okay, so we're going into Lathe with an orbit of 4.7 kilometers per second. 4 point something. We go through the Lathe sphere of influence, where it all scrambles and becomes relative to Lathe. 4,030. Hopefully we're not going to hit any atmosphere. I really wasn't planning to hit in the atmosphere, and we're just like totally unable to. Okay, that was good. That was good. And then we come out of Lathe's sphere of influence, moving 700? No. 7 kilometers, sorry. 432. We're going faster! But actually, with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me for this entire game. I've been playing this for, oh man, like 10 years, something like that, when it was still in early access, before it even come to Steam, before we were even really able to buy it off of the website properly. It was great time. Whew. I'm going to see you guys Friday, probably. We got KSP 2 coming out. I'm going to grab it. I'm unfortunately doing things all weekend long, so we'll see how much I'll be doing after that. But I will see you then, when we're going to do that in Kerbal Space Program 2. Bye!